Today's show is pre-recorded.
Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like a dapper dog, giving them all dressed like $1 million bucks, things in its cups. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Oh yeah, out there listening to me. Put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Steve Harvey, why don't you join? Yeah. Whoa, Steve Harvey, get on, y'all. Better give me some eggs. Why not listen to Steve Harvey? Yeah, join in with me. Come with me, help me say, I'm so grateful. You gotta turn it on, yeah, turn it on. Steve Harvey in the moment, y'all. You gotta turn your radio on. Turn them up, Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Steve Harvey turn them on to the morning, y'all. Come on, do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You are listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only Steve Harvey. Got a radio show. Man, if y'all only knew. I think I'll tell it to you. This morning, man, started off real crazy. But it's just those little mishaps where we as people who are striving to be successful, that makes all the difference in the world. When you have those little minor things that come up, you can't let the minor things stop you. You've got to keep pressing forward. Now, could I have played the role of where is my car? Where is my car? Oh, where is my car? Instead of hustling and grab a cab. So what am I? Am I above a cab ride now? Or do I have to look at the bigger picture and say, okay, I could act like a little spoiled brat, some type of star, and go, I don't ride in cabs, or where's my car? And then go to blaming people for not having a car. Or do I make the adjustments? Cause ain't like I ain't been in a cab before now. Slow down. Ain't like I ain't never been in a beat up car before. Slow down. Ain't ever like I ain't never had a car and rode a bus before. Slow down. Ain't like I ain't never been homeless before and ain't have nowhere to go. Slow down. So in those moments right there, always remember where you come from. But even more importantly, always remember where you're trying to go. Because it's important for me that I get here as many mornings as I possibly can. It's important because that's the goal. And so many people allow minor things to stop them on their road to success. And I'm giving you this example today, not to say, hey, look at me, but to say to you, hey, listen to me. There are going to be a lot of things that's going to happen along your way to being successful. And if you allow the small things to stop you, there's no way you'll make it. You've got to always press forward and stop looking at the situation for what it is. And look, sometimes you have to take your eye off of right now and put your eye on the future. You know, God has blessed me in so many ways. I mean, what can I say? You know, I asked God for this syndicated show. He gives me a syndicated show. Now I act like I don't want to come to it. Hold on, man. Slow down. Did not you ask for this? Do I not realize that there are certain people, man, who look forward to this message in the morning? I've heard it from people. So from the hundreds that I've heard it for, that could represent thousands for all I know. So if I think somebody's counting on me, I got to try to get there and give something. So today I didn't have any time at all to think about what I might say. I just walked right in and the jingle was playing. And so I decided to just tell you about my day, and maybe you can relate it to something you going through along the way, because no matter who you are, you're going to have some moments, man, where things are going to happen. And like I always tell my kids, and I just had this conversation with my little girl, it ain't that things ain't going to happen. It's how you handle what happens that matters. But it don't matter. It's how you handle what happens that's the determining factor on where you get in life and how soon you get there and how long you stay there. There will always be a mishap, something that's going to throw you off. There will always be something, man, that could deter you. There will be something somewhere, man, that will make you doubt it. Now that you know that's going to happen, then let's talk about how you handle what happens, because it's going to happen. So now what do you do as a person when these moments come about in your life? How do you handle them? Oh, woe is me. Oh, I guess it wasn't meant to be. Well, if the Lord wanted me to have this, I'd have that. Do you know how many times you hear people say that? You know, man, it really irks me, man. Stop using God as your excuse. God ain't no excuse. God is a reason. He's a reason why the good happens. He's a reason. He's not an excuse. God don't have no excuses in none of his scriptures or writings. Not that I've read. He just don't make excuses. I would have done this, but, you know, there's a scripture that says the poor shall always be amongst us. Why that's got to be you? Yeah, he said the poor will always be amongst us because he know everybody ain't going to follow the principles of success. But he also said he came to give you life and give it to you more abundantly. He said that too. But, oh, no, you don't want to hear that because your life kind of tripping out a little bit. So now what you do with it? Now you twist it and you go to that one little scripture that say, well, the poor shall always be amongst us. Well, that's put in there because that's a just in case. See, that's a just in case y'all don't want to follow the scriptures. That's just in case you don't understand that faith without works is dead. That's just in case you have not because you ask not. It's just in case you don't believe and shall not doubt. He got all that in there. But in case you don't want to do that, there is a scripture that tells you what'll happen if you don't do it. And here it is. The poor shall always be amongst us. But then you get that when they say, well, I guess that's the Lord's will. Lord's will. Really? Really? That's amazing. I just don't believe that about him. I don't believe that God created your life to be a life of misery. I think that we make decisions along the way that cause us to have lives of misery. But I really just don't believe that God created you for that. I've heard Nelson Mandela speak. And, you know, you gotta go, wow, all those years in prison, man. What was it about? When you hear him speak, you understand what it was about. He said he always knew he would be free one day. Now, what he said he never knew was, he said he never knew that he would be the president of that country. Oh, my goodness. What a long way around. But he could have sat there and got involved in prison activities that wasn't up to par and things like that. And they said whenever young inmates used to come in, he was telling the story one time of how young inmates used to come into the prison. They all sit around and talk to him about what they were doing and how many kids they had in their lives. And it helped them keep track of their outside a little bit. And it kept a sense of time for them. And it reminded them to talk about what they left behind. And it kept them going because something was greater on the other side. Had he allowed that to stop him, had he allowed the imprisonment, which is a pretty major deal, oh, by the way, then guess what? He would have never been the Nelson Mandela that we know today, a martyr, a leader, a great force. People want to go around him. Even people that imprisoned him could not understand his staunch strength, his faith, his unwavering commitment. They couldn't understand it. So things are going to happen in your life, but it's how you handle what happens that matter. So keep pushing, y'all. Don't let the little things get in the way, okay? And if sometimes you just don't know. I got in the cab thinking I wasn't going to make it, but at least let's go see. Let's try. I made it. Now, guess what? That gives me another piece of information that I have. And I had to see it again today. Guess what? I said today, man, sometimes when it look like you ain't gonna make it, just go head on anywhere. Now, I could still be back there at the hotel talking about where my car. But I got up in here, I made it. So now, what y'all gonna do with it? Let's go.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, right now, the time has come. A new day, new opportunity, a new blessing, another gift, a present. Please know who it was. It was him. He did it again. That God, boy, he just keeps showing up. And I'm so glad he do. I'm glad his God just got to show up, because if you was waiting on some people, I'd be a lot of lates. I ain't coming in today. You know how many dead people would be here this morning if it was somebody that pressed the button for the sun to come up? Yeah, I overslept. Dog, we need sunshine. How about slept? Ladies and gentlemen, this is Steve Harvey Morning Show. Shirley Strawberry, Carla Farrell, Mississippi Monica Jr., and the legend that is Nephew Tommy. Junior, what's on your mind today, man?
Hey, Uncle, like you said, people be late, Uncle. Like, how many blessings would be held up if it was left to people, Uncle?
Let me just put it to you this way. Joe, lucky I ain't the Lord. Oh, let me tell you something.
What do you mean by that, Steve?
Yeah, no. Because, see, I'm human.
Yeah.
Humans will not do good in that capacity. That capacity is reserved for God and God alone. That's why it's only him. And there no one has that power. Nothing has that power.
Yeah.
Because soon as I was him, I go straight on the internet. Straighten it all out.
Shut it down.
I'm talking about wipe out.
Not break it, just shut it down.
Dog, I ain't got to break nothing. I'm going to break you for being on it.
Right.
Yeah, man.
Say something about me. Talk about you, Uncle. It's going to be a problem. Say something about me.
Yeah. Anybody I know. Straighten it all out. But that's it, though, man. I ain't forgot your original question, but
I got you, Uncle. You know, Uncle. I love how you just bless him. Like, you so blessed, Uncle, that you recognize the fact that he's doing it, not you. And some people don't want to acknowledge that it's just him.
Brother, there's no way this could be me. There is no way this could be me. Because I'm telling you flat out, I didn't see this. I had no way to orchestrate this. In all the decisions I've made in my life, I ain't know it was going to turn out like this.
Come on.
And I made what I thought was some good decisions. But boy, here was crazy about it. I also made some real ignorant decisions.
Speak on it.
Yeah.
And I wound up here, boy. Because I'm tell you right now, there's some decisions I can't share with y'all.
Okay.
But boy, I've done some things. And that's the thing about it, man. What I try to do on the show is I try to use my personal experiences to teach people through the things I've learned. It's sad that people don't take it that way, but that's really my intent. I just really intend to show you my experience, and hopefully you can learn the way I'm coping and dealing with stuff. You know, some people don't take it that way, but that's some people you can't help, man. Yeah, some people you just can't help. Just have to let them go. I'm going to just keep on doing it, though, for those that want it.
Okay, there you go.
That part.
Yeah.
All right. Coming up at 32 minutes after the hour, we'll hear from the nephew as he runs that prank back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for the nephew to run that prank back. What you got for us, Nev?
Shirley, I got edible fruit delivery. Edible fruit delivery. We've all gotten it before. We've all sent them to loved ones and friends. That would be edible fruit delivery. Sounds very, very simple, and it just sounds very innocent. But let's take a listen. Edible fruit delivery. Cat dog, if you would.
Hello, storage. How can I help you?
Hi, I'm trying to find Chad.
He's not in right now. How can I help you?
Okay. All right. I'm sorry, man. What's your name?
Who is this?
My name is Perkins. I actually have a delivery, edible fruit delivery for Chad, and I'm trying to make sure I got the address and everything correct.
Oh, well, who's it from?
I think it's from you. Your name is, what's your name again?
Davina. I didn't order any edible arrangements.
Okay. It's for Valentine's. Let me see.
Yeah, that definitely must be a mistake. You sure it wasn't Chad ordered some edible arrangements for me? I think that might make some sense.
Oh, it's for Chad. Okay, here it is. Who sent this? Miss Dorita. Dorita.
Oh, no. That's not me at all. I'm Davina, and that doesn't make any sense why she would send anything.
Okay,
right.
hold on.
I'm Chad's
Your name
wife.
is Davina, but the name
that's a
sent
totally
this.
different person.
Okay, so do you know Dorita Clark? Who is that?
Oh, that's not someone I associate with personally. That's Chad's ex-wife, and that doesn't make any sense for her to be sending us anything. So you don't even have to.
Well, I don't think she sent us. If she didn't send it, she sent this to Chad. She didn't send it to you.
Okay, well, I'm just going to let you know we don't need that delivery. So thank you anyway. You can go ahead and you can keep that for yourself. We're all set.
Hold on, Miss make sure I say the right name. Miss Davina.
Don't worry. Don't worry too much about that.
If I don't make my deliveries, I don't get paid. I have to deliver this edible fruit, man.
Okay,
I have to deliver.
This doesn't make any sense. So I'll just discard it myself if you need to bring it. But I'm sure.
Well, I have to bring it. But let me ask you something. I mean, this lady. I'm not trying to pry into anything, but I mean, have you bought him anything for Valentine?
No, I haven't. But I have plenty of time to get him something for Valentine.
But the ex-wife done bought something. That don't make sense to me. Why haven't you bought anything for your husband? All right.
I don't think you need to worry about what I get for my man or what I don't get for my husband, all right? That's none of your concern.
Well,
neither
evidently this other lady, Miss Dorita, is concerned about making sure he gets something.
I'm sorry. Who am I speaking to?
My name is Perkins.
Okay, and I already told you we don't need no delivery. I don't need you asking me questions about
I told you
or my marriage or
in order for
anything
me
else.
to get paid.
All right, well, let me tell you, I'm not going to fight with you on the phone. We're not going to be two fools here arguing. I'm all set. We don't need anything. What?
No,
you don't need to be on the phone
to know when Mr.
You don't need to be questioning me about what I do or don't do for my husband. That's absolutely none of your business.
I need to know when Mr. Chad is going to be there. So Mr. Chad might want
Don't worry so much about Chad. This is our family business. Family business, and I'm his wife. Do you understand what that means? I'm his wife.
I understand that. But evidently his ex-wife wants him to have this fruit.
You are really pissing me off.
Chad, and I'm not finna come deliver nothing to you, and you're gonna throw it away. This is Chad's fruit basket.
And did she send you? Did Dorita send you specifically?
I
just want to understand what the hell is going on, because you seem really invested in my husband's ex-wife. I don't even understand why, but it's going to piss me off, so I want some answers.
And you used the right word. You're not invested in Chad. Why haven't you bought anything for Chad? His wife is buying fruit.
Perkins, I'm going to need to speak to your manager, because I'm getting real upset right now, and you don't want no problems with me. So why don't you hand over your manager the phone, and we're going to settle this, me and your manager, and I don't want to ever see you, because I don't even know what I'm going to do. I've been so disrespected on this phone call right now. Ruin my whole damn day. So why don't you pass your manager the phone?
I'm not finna put you on the phone with my manager and I lose my job.
You're going to have to put me on the phone with your manager. You don't have to put me. I'm going to call back. I'm going to make sure you get fired for disrespecting me.
You taking your anger out on the ex-wife and you taking it out on me. The anger that you have for her, you taking it out on me. That's what you're doing.
No, I'm taking out the disrespect that you keep laying on top of me like you don't know how to talk to somebody. I don't understand how you have this job calling me, disrespecting me like this.
All I'm saying is the lady wants Chad to have this fruit basket.
And that's none of your business. None of your business. So like I said, give your manager the phone, because I'm see to it that you're fired.
Okay. All right. Can you hold on for a minute?
Yeah, I can hold on. Go ahead.
Hey, Tom, this is the man's wife. She don't want me to deliver the stuff because the ex-wife is who sent it to him. And she don't want me to
serious?
So now she got attitude and she cussing at me, and I've been talking crazy to her, and I haven't. They get some kind of the bouquet of stuff is for him, the fruit basket.
I need you to just give your manager the phone. If that's enough explaining, I'm going to tell him what happened.
Hello?
I need just to put the phone over. Hello?
Who am I speaking with, please?
Hi, my name is Davina, and I need to talk to you about your customer service delivery person, whatever he is. I have been so disrespected on the phone. I've never been met with such hostility on the phone before. At this point, I just want to put this behind me. I just want you to make sure you speak to him, penalize him if he doesn't understand what he just did. But he just
I I will definitely reprimand him for that.
Yeah, and I don't want him making no delivery. Not to my place of business. I'm here on Friday all day. I don't need any delivery.
So you don't want him to make the delivery, but can I ask you a question?
Don't make the delivery. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, I can't take it. Listen, this is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. All right, your husband Chad got me to prank phone call you.
I'm sorry. What?
This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Your husband Chad got me to prank phone call you.
Oh my God! I can't even believe this. Are you serious?
Me and your husband Chad got you, girl.
Wow. I'm so stressed. I'm going to kill my husband.
Let me ask you something. What's the baddest, and I mean the baddest radio show in the land?
The Steve Harvey Morning Show, for sure.
Yeah.
All right, nephew. Thank you.
In my little jar. Yeah.
For that stupidity. Coming up next, it is Ask the CLO. The Chief Love Officer, Steve Harvey, in the building right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Okay, we got to say happy Mardi Gras.
Yes,
happy Mardi Gras.
Yeah.
All right, coming up at the top of the hour in entertainment news, Nelly, I guess you guys have heard about this. Nelly lost his bottom tooth in Vegas.
What were you?
Wow.
What is he?
Yes, we got to find out, okay? Carla's
Got
here
to
with
get on the
today's
ground
music
and get that back.
Carla has some music news for us today. Super Bowl 58 is over. Coming up next, the 2024 NBA All-Star Weekend in Indianapolis. We'll talk about all of these stories at the top of the hour, but right now it is time to ask the CLO. All right. Chief Love Officer Steve Harvey. Here we go. Belinda in Maryville writes, my boyfriend and I have been together for a year. He's separated from his wife and she lives with their son. I have met his son and he knows I'm dating his dad. This is such a weird arrangement. If my boyfriend isn't concerned, should I be?
Yeah, you should be concerned. Anytime you dating somebody's spouse, be concerned.
Situation.
Just be concerned. Because you don't know where it could come from. You don't know what this spouse going to be. Because they have ownership rights. You know, they come with, possession is 9/10 of the law. And so, when you're dating somebody's spouse, you need to be concerned. Because they can roll up and be pretty much justified.
Yeah, even though they're separated.
So, you should be concerned. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Because you don't know what that little boy going back and saying. I'm telling you right now.
You do
A
not.
lot.
Because he going to go back and say something. And she going to hear it one time, and that's going to be it.
Right.
Yep.
All right. Moving on.
Mama, Tisha said she was going, what? If you come in here one more time, tell me something Tisha said. Okay, Mama.
It's on. All right, moving on to Alvin in Tulsa. Alvin says, my 9-year-old daughter is mad at her 8-year-old cousin because a boy at school likes her cousin better. This can't be happening already at her age, but my wife says it's totally normal. What do I say to my heartbroken little girl? Can I beat the boy up?
Bruh, good hell where you going to jail. Look, and what you going to beat the boy up for? He's stupid just like you was, just like I was, just like all of us was.
Yeah.
Liking 2 girls.
Yep.
Now, bruh. Hey, bro, listen to me, man. Just let your wife handle that. Because that's some girl stuff, so just let the wife handle that. You stay back, because your first idea is prison time.
Right. A child?
That concept is prison
What's wrong
time.
with you?
Man, your little girl will be all right. This ain't her first time getting her heart broke. Don't worry about that. And the little ugly...
Huh? What?
You ain't even got to worry about that little ugly ass boy. He gonna get his face cracked so many times. You don't even worry about that, man.
All right, moving on to Chastity in Decatur. Chastity says, I saw a text on my husband.
One more thing.
Okay.
All you need to do is teach your girl not to be fighting over no boy. That's the message you need to do is do not fight your cousin over no boy.
Yep.
Or don't fight no other girl about no boy. Get that in her head. Don't worry about them feelings.
Great advice, Steve.
Love that.
CLO.
Yep.
All right. Moving on to Chastity in Decatur. Chastity says, I saw a text on my husband's phone saying, thanks for a ride home. He said it was a spur of the moment thing when his coworker's car wouldn't start. Why didn't he mention it?
Because it was just a ride home. It wasn't nothing to mention. It wasn't nothing to it. Yeah.
What?
It was nothing to it. Why would I mention it? I've given a couple people rides home I ain't never mentioned it for.
Oh.
You know what I'm going to mention it for? Wasn't nothing up. Now, if there was something to it, if I'd have said, hey, look, just to let you know, this lady on the job, I think she liked me. I gave her a ride home and she mentioned I just bring it to your attention. They ain't have to do that because it wasn't nothing. No, I would never say that. But.
I was getting ready to say, that doesn't sound like you at all, Steve.
I'm squinting looking
Harvey.
at you like...
Wow,
she in his phone.
Yeah.
A girl down at the job likes me, babe, and I just gave her a ride home. That is, see how that sounds?
Bro, I don't understand what saving these messages is for.
What'd you say, Tommy?
Delete
You said
everything?
something about the phone. What did you say?
Yeah.
I said, why is his wife in his phone?
Oh.
Because she's his wife.
Bro, why you leave that text in the phone?
See?
Yeah.
Right there.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You learn anything from that response, Junior?
I sure did.
What'd you learn today?
Get rid of
Quit leaving messages in the phone.
Delete your text?
Bro, listen to me, man, because it could be something innocent. Just before you go home, just open your phone up.
Okay.
Any girl in there, for any reason.
Bye.
Supervise. I don't give a damn what it is. Delete. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Matter of fact, just wipe out all clear.
Clear your memory, everything.
I ain't had a text or message in a week.
Baby, what happened to your friends? But you don't have any friends? You don't have
I ain't been talking to nobody, baby.
My friend is Cachet. I cleared.
Well, my phone fell in the bathtub yesterday. And I didn't know that the new phones can go in water.
Yeah.
Boy,
15.
Boy, you'd have seen me trying to get that phone out that water. I snatched the case off. I pat it dry. I started running through the house trying to go find some rice.
Some rice.
Yep.
Yeah, the rice. But you were good.
Yeah.
All right, last one, Steve. Marvina in Stamford. Marvina writes, my husband's friends pop up at our house and disturb my peace. I made a pot of chili Saturday, and 2 friends of his came by and ate most of it. He would have been mad if I didn't let them eat. How do I get my husband to be more considerate?
Bruh.
Crazy.
Why people popping up at your house?
Right.
So call me. There's an age, man, where popping up ain't legal no more. And the age is once you have a wife, that popping up is over. Dog, you don't know how my wife's sitting around the house. So now, man, as a married couple, the popping up, it's got to be a phone call.
That's true. That's so.
It's got to be a phone call.
Yeah,
if you're married.
beforehand. Yeah.
It's got to be, hey, baby, oh, Willie and Tony coming over. You deal with that.
Who coming over?
Willie and Tony.
I'm scared of that.
They sound like people that pop by.
Yes.
Willie and Tony.
So yeah, her husband needs to be a lot more considerate. She just wants to know how.
So how did
One
she
more
tell
time.
him that though? How did she tell her husband?
Baby, listen to me.
Yeah.
I just don't like it when people pop up at the house. I don't mind your friends coming over. Just could you give me a heads up? Could you just be respectful of me?
Yeah.
And just say, hey, darling, so-and-so is coming by. I'm going to let your friends come by, but I don't like being surprised.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's fair.
And if I know they coming, I'll make a little bit more chili for them. But they didn't
They
come up
ate
and
all
ate
of the
this damn
chili.
chili. That's what's really wrong.
Now we don't have no food.
All right, thank
Now
you,
we
CLO.
got
Coming up at the
one
top of
bowl
the
each.
hour, we'll have some entertainment news for you right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, attention Steve Harvey Nation. We've teamed up with Resorts World Las Vegas to give away a 2-night romantic giveaway to Las Vegas. This romantic getaway includes round-trip coach airfare and a 2-night hotel stay at Resorts World Las Vegas, 2 passes to Awana Spa, and dinner for 2 at Fuhu Las Vegas for contemporary Asian cuisine. You can enter now and get rules at steveharveyfm.com. It is sponsored by Resorts World Las Vegas. That's steveharveyfm.com for all the info. All right?
Okay. Cool.
Love it. Good luck, everybody. Yeah.
Vegas.
All right, time now for entertainment news and what happens in Vegas. Speaking of Vegas, stays in Vegas. So Nelly, the rapper Nelly, posted on Instagram Live that he lost his tooth, and then he checked in with his girlfriend Ashanti, and she was cracking up and laughing. So Steve, we've all been to Vegas a million times at least. What could have happened, you think, to cause you to lose a tooth? What are you doing?
I don't know, but I got to clear this area out till I find this tooth.
We got to get on
You know
our
how many
hands
people
and
I be
knees.
pushing back, man, they back up.
That's crazy.
What could you possibly be doing to lose your tooth?
Well, you were sitting at the slot machine and you pulled it, and them 7s came up 1, 2, and you thought the 3rd one was gonna come up and it didn't, and then you hit your tooth on that bandit arm.
Okay.
It was the bottom
Scenario.
one. It was on
Okay.
the bottom ones.
Yeah, that's the one to get it right there. That's the
Yeah. Yeah.
I just can't imagine losing a tooth.
Losing your tooth.
Or you was at that place to sell them endless chicken wings, and you was just going at it a little bit too hard.
As long as you're somewhere you can explain.
Where though? Okay, one more. What? Come on, a couple more, Steve, scenarios.
Yeah, I can't.
You can't say it on morning radio.
Well, I don't know how you lose a tooth.
Yes.
Or if you was that white dude in Hangover and you was
Yes,
trying to
remember?
yes.
Pull your
That
own
was
tooth out.
one of the great moments right there. Pulled his
pulled
own
his own.
tooth out.
That movie
I
was
love
classic.
that. That was the best.
Oh, man.
Was he at the brothel? Where was he?
There's
I
no
don't know.
explanation so far.
I don't know, but Ashanti
Well,
was
You can lose a
laughing.
tooth at a brothel now. At a brothel, I understand. it. You can
How?
lose-
All
You
right.
know what's going on in the brothel.
All right. All right, Carla, come on with
You must be
today's
gritting your
music
teeth
news.
real hard.
Too much.
I got a visual.
Come on, Carla.
All right, music news. Get ready to Beehive. We all saw it on Sunday night. She dropped 2 singles. The Queen Bee, Beyonce. She has her country-inspired album that is dropping on March 29th. She titled it Act 2. And we all know that's Renaissance Act 2 because Renaissance, the previous album, was Act 1. And so we'll get ready to see what Bee is going to do with the country music side of her career. So
Tell
congratulations.
you right now, man, y'all want to hear a good country song? Go on YouTube and download War and Treaties tribute to Chris Stapleton
Okay.
singing the song Cold.
Cold. Okay.
Lord have mercy.
Good song.
That boy, that boy.
Lord have mercy.
Got it.
Cold by Chris Stapleton. But the tribute, this black dude, him and his wife, War and Treaty, did to Chris Stapleton, and they sang Cold for him at the Country Music Awards. Okay,
Straight fire.
I'm telling you right now, you can't download it because it's on YouTube, so you got to figure out another way to get it because you can't. It ain't on music nowhere. But Lord have mercy.
Beautiful.
It's
Nicely done. All right. Well, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame Foundation has announced its nominees for the class of 2024. Some of the nominees include Mary J. Blige, Mariah Carey, Cher. How is Cher not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? Eric B. and Rakim, Cool in the Game, A Tribe Called Quest, Lenny Kravitz, and Sade. Now, just like I said, Sade, yes. And just like I said, Cher is not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and she has commented about this in the past. And so she said, quote, "You know what?
I wouldn't be in it now if they gave me $1 million. I'm not kidding you. I'm never changing my mind. They can just go, you know what, themselves. Okay, tell us how you really feel about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
He's at that age. Speak her mind.
Yep. So the voting will start soon, and the ceremony will be streamed in late spring, and that's music news.
All right,
so
thank you, Carla.
Voted in.
You have to be nominated and voted in, and it's a timeline on when your albums had to been released and all this. I still don't understand how Cher is not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Yeah, that's crazy.
But if she get voted, she's still not going.
Y'all can go.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Carla. All right, finally, in entertainment news, the Super Bowl is over. Up next is the NBA All-Star Weekend going down in Indianapolis. The weekend will be star-studded, and it'll have a 3-day performance schedule from country, pop, and hip-hop. Also R&B stars, including T-Pain, Lil Wayne, Coco Jones, Babyface, will sing the national anthem, and Jennifer Hudson will be the All-Star Game halftime performer. Yes, Lord.
Nice. All right.
That's going to be good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, I guess they're going to get ready. They're going to piss off all the rest of the races.
Yeah.
Y'all feel like Usher halftime. You finna hate this.
You're not like, I don't even understand that.
Because it's not them. They didn't know what he was doing. Anything that's not them, they don't care for. I'm so used to them, man, with that. I don't even pay them no attention. That's why we got to constantly create our own. Because you're waiting on them to give it to you.
Right.
Hey, thank God for Jay-Z when y'all was hating on him for taking a position.
All right. Thank you, Steve. Coming up at 20 minutes after the hour, Americans expected to spend big bucks on Valentine's Day. We'll talk about it right after this. You listening, Junior?
I'm listening.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, guys, Valentine's Day is tomorrow. I'm sure you all know that. You guys did know that, right?
You realize
Steve.
today's the 13th.
Steve, why are you looking at me like that?
No, ain't no doubt about it. You know I can't.
I'm prepared.
I'm a pro at this here. I can't miss. Missing ain't even an option.
Well, let me ask the newlywed, Junior. Did you know?
I know.
Oh, okay.
I know.
All right.
I'm worried,
Just checking.
but I know.
He said, I'm worried.
What you worried about, Junior?
I don't do good at these type of things, Unc. I don't know really what I'm supposed to do at Valentine's Day when we just had your birthday.
Well, it's the 13th, so.
These things are stacking up. Christmas, your birthday, now Valentine's. This is getting too much now.
You need a break.
I need some type of relief. God, it's coming too fast.
Well, that it does involve spending a lot of money now. It does.
When is your anniversary, Junior?
September 16th.
Right. I mean, yeah, they got. Oh,
Hey, that hesitation. Hello,
You got to know that off the bat, don't you?
yeah. So you got Christmas. Her birthday was in January. Valentine's Day, February. Mother's Day, May.
Yep.
Oh, Lord.
You gonna get the summer off, and then we back at it again. And here come Christmas all over again.
Yeah.
Okay. The National Retail Federation's annual Valentine's Day survey is out. It's revealing that 53% of consumers plan to celebrate Valentine's Day this year. People expect to spend an average of almost $200 each. Okay, close to that, for a total of $25.8 billion on Valentine's Day. The most popular gifts include candy, greeting cards, flowers, a night out, jewelry, clothing, lingerie, and gift cards. So here's a question for you guys. What are your plans? How much do you think you'll spend? And what would your ultimate Valentine's Day include? What's that going to look like?
We going to dinner.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it.
Okay,
That's it.
You through, Tommy?
I thought he was
That's it right
I
there.
thought that was a comma. After
We're going to Mashville.
Not a
You better
period.
get you some of this butter cake or whatever that is.
Yeah.
And we're going to take it
Lying.
on after that.
He's lying. Valentine's Day, that's it. You ain't gonna get nothing else. Ain't no package, no nothing. You lying.
No flowers.
You was just on tour this weekend. Hey, you can talk about you ain't got it. And I don't know who this $200 for, but that stopped applying to me a long time ago. I'm just trying to figure out what I can do for $200. You ain't gonna get no flowers for your girl on Valentine's.
Yeah, I'm going to get some flowers. They got some now. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell the truth, Tommy.
And she ain't gonna have a box to open on Valentine's Day. they gave you babies. You finna go in there with some damn butter cake.
Get him,
yeah, okay.
Yeah, come on, CLO cheap love officer.
I can't put the butter cake in a box.
You so cheap. Get out of here.
Happy Valentine's Day. Coming up in 34 minutes after the hour. Sports meltdown and or tantrums. We'll talk about all of that right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, on Sunday during Super Bowl 58, Kansas City Chiefs player Travis Kelce had a bit of a meltdown, or tantrum, if you will. He was pulled from the game after a specific play, and he disagreed with that decision. Kelce yelled at head coach Andy Reid, which caused the coach to stumble, and then he threw his helmet down on the sidelines. So here's today's question. Back in the day, guys, when you played sports, did you ever yell at your coach or throw a tantrum because things weren't going your way?
Hell yeah.
Hell no, I wasn't good enough for that.
Throw a tantrum.
Holler at the coach. I was on the damn team. Holler at the coach. Down there on that bench trying to be quiet. Hope he don't.
Harvey, get over here.
Yes,
Harvey,
yes,
get
sir.
in there.
Yeah, Travis Kelce said it was between them, whatever they were talking about, whatever he was yelling at him about, it was between them. But
Damn, knocked him over, though.
coach down.
Yeah, I think Taylor Swift needs to pay attention to what's happening out on that field.
The temper, the rage.
Yeah.
Man, he was mad. He almost knocked that man down.
He did. He stumbled. You saw him stumble.
Yes.
That was crazy.
So, what about you, Tommy? You ran track, so you had track coach.
I got upset because I didn't like running first leg of my relay. I always wanted to run second leg. And boy,
and so you were mad at
we
the
had
coach
that.
for making you first.
So what happened? What happened, Tommy?
nothing. I got my butt out there and ran first leg like he said.
He blew that whistle.
Junior, you played football.
Yeah, no, I didn't never yell at the coach, but I did yell at some of my teammates. I did do that because I don't know how Zane Arsenault was 6'6" and ticklish and play left tackle. We was not intimidating nobody. If you keep laughing
Ticklish.
at him, yeah. Every time he block, he over there just hey man, put him down. Quit laughing. It's not funny. It's 3rd and 5. We need a first down. Oh man, come on.
How big was he?
6'6". 280 pounds, just ticklish, just laughing the whole time.
Wow. That's funny. That's funny.
Golly, man, he's doing my nerves.
But Steve, you look like you played basketball though. You didn't play any sports in high school?
I played in summer leagues.
Oh.
He boxed a little bit though.
It's hard to get in an argument with a coach your daddy.
Oh.
Because, man, my daddy punched me dead in the jaw. He didn't give a damn. And I was way better than my father. But he'd punch me in the jaw and there wasn't nothing I could do about it.
You talking about boxing when you were boxing?
Boxing ain't like a team sport at all.
No, it's not.
Yeah, at all. You got to get up in there, man. It's just on you. Everything going wrong is because of you.
Did you make your daddy proud?
Yeah. I was pretty good, though. For, the little level I was on. But I tell you what, there was a lot of times I was looking over at that ref talking about where that bell at. I need this bell. I'm tired of all this dancing. Because it was a Puerto Rican I fought. I ran from his ass for the first 2 rounds. This boy hit so hard. He hit me on my arm. I went, oh, yeah. On my arm. I said, boy, if he hit me.
You strong, huh?
Yeah, let me go on and dance. My dad, stop all that dancing and fight.
You're not Ali.
Quit running. Look like you got a skirt on.
No.
Man, shut your black ass up. I'm scared.
You're scared for real?
No, this dude right here, hit way too hard. He was out of my weight division. Anyway, I was well, y'all gonna argue, but I was welterweight. Y'all
welterweight.
No, I was welterweight. I was welterweight, and I was fighting the middleweight because there was nobody to fight that, and I took the fight. My dad's my boy fight anybody. I looked at him like, what?
All this faith
I'm
in
fighting
me.
this dude 168. I'm sitting there going, hold up, man. That's 20 pounds. 20 pounds? Oh. And the cat know what he doing?
148 at that time?
No, I was 147.
Oh.
This dude 168. Man. That's a whole nother division. That's middleweight.
Oh.
You can't do that, though.
My boy fight anybody. Get in there, Harvey.
Yeah. My boy, I would. I fight anybody, man. I was hanging with him till he finally caught me, though.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Pop!
Ooh. All right.
Whole world got bright.
Coming up next, it's Nephew Tommy with today's prank phone call right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, right about 4 minutes after, it's my strawberry letter for today. And the subject is less is more, and he loves it. We'll get into that, find out what that's all about in just a few, because right now, the nephew is here with today's prank phone call. What you got for us, Neff?
All right, it's time for Valentine's. That's tomorrow, right? Right?
It is.
All right, so it's time to get these deliveries out. This is Valentine's Day delivery. Valentine's Day delivery. But it seems like you didn't order nothing for your wife. Uh-oh. So who did? Who did? Cat dog, if you would.
Hello. My name is Eric. I'm giving you guys a call. I got a delivery I got to make there tomorrow for Valentine's. For who? Kendra? Yeah, Kendra lives here. That's my wife, but I didn't order anything from her for Valentine's Day. I'm supposed to be there between 7 and 7:30. You guys are first on my list tomorrow morning for Valentine's, and I got like 7-8 boxes here that's coming to you all's place. So, all right, let me ask you this: are you at 6 West Dawn? Is that you? Yeah, that's me. But again, there must be some clerical error or typo because like I just told you, man, I didn't. Boxes and it's about 7 boxes, but I mean, let's just looking at the total here, it adds up to about $600-something. I mean, I got flowers. No, partner, I'm just gonna take her to dinner and we just gonna do our thing. But there was no delivery scheduled from me. No, especially not at 7 o'clock. No, partner, you got it. There's something wrong. Well, are you not gonna be there? Are you not gonna be there tomorrow morning, sir? Oh, yeah, I'm going to be here, but as far as accepting a delivery that I didn't order and didn't pay for, that's not happening, man. Well, let me say this. I got flowers, 2 boxes that are lingerie, several boxes that are sex toys. What? I have all that stuff loaded to be delivered tomorrow at 7 a.m. And dude, obviously there's a communication breakdown between you and me, player, because I didn't order that. And right, but you're telling me I have the problem I'm having is that you're telling me I have the right address. You know the name of the person, Kendra, which is your wife, right? Yeah. So far so good, man. But as far as me ordering that, dude, I'm not accepting it because I didn't pay for it. I did not order it. It's already paid. Let me just look at the name here on the here it is right here. Okay, we got Devin. Who'd you say? I said Devin. That's who made the purchase. Oh no. Okay, that's my wife's ex-husband. So either you and him are in cahoots with each other to do this and try to upset me. But guess what? You succeeded. All right, so I'm going to make this as plain. No, hang on, sir. Hold on. No, I listen to you. I listen to you, so you listen to me. This is what I want to make abundantly clear to you. I understand you have a job to do, but if you bring those roses and all of that stuff past my house tomorrow, this is what's going to happen. Those roses, those thorns, I'm going to put them somewhere so far up your rear end that the only way that they see sunshine is when you open your mouth. So do not, I repeat, do not, you and Devin, y'all can take this and you can do whatever y'all want with it. Y'all can play with the sex toys. Y'all can do whatever you want to, red roses, petals, and all that other stuff. Y'all can do what you need to. Do not show up at my crib tomorrow because it ain't going to be a happy Valentine's Day for nobody involved. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, well, here's the deal. As a delivery person, I am obligated to make the drop. I have to make this drop, or then I don't get, I get chewed out that I didn't do my job because this stuff is okay. So what would you rather be chewed out or have thorns up your rear end? Let's slow down. Here. What you're not gonna do is tell me what you finna do to some flowers. You bring nothing up my. Okay, all right. I won't do the flowers. I'll use the sex toys for you. So you got a choice. Hey, man, you either got flowers or sex toys. Let me say this, Mr. Isaiah. Flowers or sex toys. I'm trying to be as professional as possible. I'm trying to be as cool as possible, but you ain't listening to me. Do not bring a delivery. Okay, you can drop them off at the curb, then you get credit for it, and whoever walk past and up and down the street, they can pick it up. But do not come to my front door and ring my doorbell asking me to sign and accept nothing. It ain't have to drop them off at the door, sir. No. Okay, I'm telling you now, I gotta drop them off at the door. The problem I'm having is you telling me you gonna stick some flowers up my. Now we got a problem. Just listening to this whole scenario, I'm just curious. Is it possible that maybe Devin does something for her that you don't do? Hey man, where are you going at with this? All I'm telling you is to mind your business and don't make this drop. Why am I delivering stuff that Devin? Sure, I'm just asking. Why am I delivering stuff that Devin has purchased for her? Guess what? In a sexual toys. You need to ask Devin, because he better not show his face up over here. You can take it home and give it to your girl if you want to. I'm not giving my girl anything that I didn't buy for her. I'm not doing that. You think so? If you're not gonna give your girl anything that you didn't buy for her, why am I going to accept something for my girl that I didn't buy for her? I ain't telling you that you got to accept it. All I'm saying is I got to make my delivery. If you bring it to my house, I got to accept it. And I'm telling you now, don't even bring it to my house. Maybe Mr. Devin know what she likes. She must like. Obviously, she don't like him no more. She must be an ex-employee of the flower delivery person, just like her ex-husband. I'm bringing these boxes. Whooping. That's all I got to say. 2 words for you. I'm bringing these tomorrow. Whooping. See, you might as well come on now so you can go home after you get this whooping. Okay. Let me say this. At the end of the day, I'm going to say this here. Tommy already told me your was going to do something like this. He told me that. Who'd you say? Who the hell Tommy is Tommy? Already told me you was going to act like this. Who the hell is Tommy? Nephew Tommy, Isaiah. This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. And guess what, Isaiah? Your girl Kendra got me to prank phone call you. You know what? You, Kendra, and Devin, all of y'all can show up tomorrow, and all of y'all gonna get portions of this Valentine's Day. Ooh. You got to give brother a chance to cool down now, man. To my sweet one and only Kendra, with all that is in me, I love you, baby girl. To death do us part. And it almost came early. But I love you.
Some prank praise up in here. What?
It was stupid. It was stupid.
Yeah. It was stupid.
Yeah.
That's what it's supposed to be. Straight ignorant. Ignorant. I'm going to be straight ignorant. Greensboro, North Carolina. Sold out 23, 24, 25 of February. Yes. The nephew is sold out. Laying in the cut is Good Nights Comedy Club. That's Good Night, Charlie Good Nights. That's going to be March 1st, 2nd, and 3rd right there. I'll be down there in Charlie Good Nights. That's Raleigh, North Carolina. Okay. Richmond, Virginia is the 16th, 17th. The nephew is in town, 15, 16, 17. And Richmond, Virginia at the Funny Bone. Yeah. And then I'm going to Montgomery. My boy Paul Davis. Yes, that's Davis Entertainment. That would be me. That would be Celebrity, the comedian. That would be J.J. Williamson and Earthquake. That is March the 30th in Montgomery, Alabama. Yes, at the Montgomery Performing Arts Center. Tickets are on sale right now. That's all of March right there for you. Okay?
Booked and busy. I like it.
Keep it busy, man.
Yeah.
The comeback kid.
You and
the
Paul
comeback
so much
kid,
alike.
boy.
So much alike.
We look alike. He just about
version of Tommy.
He tall though. He got some height on him.
No.
All right.
Height, weight, everything.
All right, Tommy, thank you. Coming up next, Strawberry Letter, the subject, less is more, and he loves it. We'll get into that right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for today's Strawberry Letter. And if you need advice on relationships, dating, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to steveharveyfm.com and click Submit Strawberry Letter. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now. And you never know, it could be yours.
It could be yours. Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is. Strawberry Letter.
Thank you, nephew. Subject, less is more, and he loves it. Dear Steve and Shirley, I'm 29 years old, and my boyfriend of 2 years broke up with me, and when I asked for closure, he finally agreed to tell me why he broke up with me. He said he got bored because I'm shallow. He said it was fun at first, but when he got to really know me, there was nothing there but a pretty face and a lot of unbelievable sex. He told me all about his new girlfriend, and he said things are going great because she is who she says she is inside and out. I know that I'm the total package, and his new girl is around a 6 on a scale of 1 to 10. When we would argue, he said I was too much, so I told him to go find less, and he did. He said I was more of a dependent than a partner, and I didn't bring anything to the table. I hate that he feels like that. Dating me was a privilege. I know his new girlfriend's cousin, so I asked her about the girl and what she has that I didn't have. Her cousin said that she is a real woman that cooks, cleans, and caters to him, and is not just for social media. That's who she is in real life. There's no way that I would cater to that man when we are dating. He should pay when we go out and pay for all of my maintenance. When he puts a ring on it, then I would step up and contribute. The new girl washes his clothes, cooks for him, works out with him, and even runs errands for his mama. She pays to get her own hair done. Is this why men are so trifling now? The women are doing more and settling for less. Am I supposed to lower my standards for dating? No, you don't have to lower your standards. You don't have to settle. You don't have to do anything like that. But let me tell you this. He's not the man for you, and you're not the woman for him. You guys are not compatible. You want different things. This man wants these things. You're not ready to give it without a ring. But I got to ask you, did you even tell him you wanted a ring? Have you all even discussed that in the 2 years you were together? You feel like dating you is a privilege, and that's fine to feel that way about yourself. But guess what? The man has to feel that way about you too, okay? This one doesn't. He's saying you don't bring anything to the table. You're more of a dependent than a partner. You're a liability to him, not an asset. And clearly he's tired. He's just tired of you. He's tired of paying. He's tired of posting on social media. He wants more substance from you. He has more in common with the new girl. He's got someone doing wifely stuff like cooking, cleaning, running errands with his mom, catering to him. And she's only his girlfriend. That's not you. You need a man to appreciate your looks and wants to pay for your maintenance and to put a ring on it. And good luck with that. That's all I can tell you. Good luck with that. I hope you find him. Steve?
Okay. Ladies, I don't know how you all are going to feel about my response, but I have one to this letter. And I don't want to call this a teaching moment. I just want to call this a sharing moment. I'm going to teach you something about men that obviously this woman in this letter does not know or does not understand. So you all heard Shirley's response and you heard the letter. Let me open the letter by saying this. Most women that are wives today were wifey material before they became wives. Let me say this to you again. Most wives today were wifey material before they became wives. Ain't nobody finna sign up with you without knowing what they signing up for. So now let me go on and do the letter now. You're 29 years old. Your boyfriend of 2 years broke up with me. When I asked him for closure, he finally agreed to tell me why he broke up. Now, congratulations, because most men don't do that. Most men don't do closure. We just bounce. He said he got bored because I'm shallow. Okay? That means ain't nothing to you. You're all surface. Nothing behind the window. pretty window, but when you go in the store, we don't have no more. You ever seen a store that had a real good window in it? Window dressing, everybody get, then you go in the store, you can't find nothing you want because everything in the window was good, but what's in the window ain't in your size. All the window got you in, but you went in the store and nothing in there was worth a damn. Okay. He said it was fun at first, but when he got to really know me, there was nothing there but a pretty face and a whole lot of unbelievable sex. Okay, there was nothing there. Maybe the conversation was missing. Maybe your dreams and values and goals were not aligned with his. Just maybe. You can't just be pretty no more, ladies. Somebody wants something. And I'm telling you, man, when y'all thinking y'all passing out this unbelievable sex, you ain't the only one got some sex now. And I can skip the unbelievable part if I can get the rest of what I want. Uh-oh. I'm just sharing. He told me all about his new girlfriend, and he said things are going great because she is who she says she is inside and out. Oh, so you was faking in front. See how that works? He told you was shallow, wasn't nothing to you. But that didn't stop you. You said, you know what you said after he said that? I know I'm a total package. And his new girlfriend is around a 6 on the scale of 1 to 10. To you, she a 6. To him, she probably the total package. You was a pretty face and unbelievable.
Hang on,
sex.
Steve.
That's what you was. I'll be back. All right. Told y'all didn't know how y'all was going to feel about this.
We'll have part 2 of your response coming up at 23 minutes after the hour. Today's Strawberry Letter subject is less is more, and he loves it. We'll get back into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, come on, Steve. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter. The subject is less is more, and he loves it.
I just want to start this letter like I started before. Remember this, ladies. I'm going to teach you something about men. Most women that are wives today were wifey material before they became a wife. I'm just going to tell you that. So if you act like wifey material, you got a chance of becoming a wife. If you don't ever demonstrate any wifely qualities and duties, then probably not wifey material. It's okay. The same thing about a man. You want a man that's all of that, right? Well, don't you want your man to show you manly attributes before you get married, or you want to take a chance and marry him without him showing you the type of man he is? This brother in this letter ain't asking for much. He broke up with you. You asked him for closure. He said he got bored because you shallow. He said it was fun at first until he got to know you. But you wasn't nothing but a pretty face and a whole lot of unbelievable sex. Then he told you about his new girlfriend and said things was going great because she was who she says she is inside and out. Oh, she had some depth. Oh, she was who she says she was. See, what you presented ain't what you were. Now, you ain't got to like what Uncle Steve's saying, but and then after he told you that, you know what you said? Oh, I know I'm a total package, and his new girl is around a 6 on a scale of 1 to 10. Well, the 6 to you. She might be off the chart to him. When we would argue, he said I was too much. I told him to go find less, and he did. The argument was telling you too much. You keep talking about all this stuff you ain't. He said I was more of a dependent than a partner, and I ain't bring anything to the table. Also, it seemed to me like he was saying you just came to take, and you didn't want to give nothing. You know, relationships is give and take. It can't be all get, ladies. It can't be all get. I got you might be special and all that, and you should be. But it can't be all get, no give. Relationships is give and take. Then you guess what you said to that? I hate that he feels that way. Wait a minute, but why do he feel that way? See, you taking no ownership in none of this. I know I'm a total package. And on a scale of 1 to 10, she a 6. I hate that he feels that way. Dating me was a privilege. Okay. All right. Well, some people... Okay. Well, I know his new girlfriend's cousin, so I asked her about the girl and what she has that I didn't have. Her cousin said she's a real woman. Uh-oh. You asked her cousin what did her cousin have that you don't. She said she's a real woman. meaning somebody else think you fake too. Somebody else think you shallow and you ain't what you present on your IG page. That cooks, cleans, and caters to him. And it's not just for social media. Oh, you the IG girl. That's who she is in real life. And there's no way that I will cater to that man when we are dating. Let's pump the brakes. There's no way that I will cater to that man while we're dating. I told you at the top of the letter, most women that are wives today are wifey before they became a wife. I don't understand your theory here. You ain't gonna show a man no qualities about sharing, giving, and caring just because y'all dating? I don't know what you think the dating process is for. The dating process is so y'all can get to know each other. And he told you after he got to know you, he found out you were shallow. He should pay when we go out and pay for all my maintenance. I got he should pay when you go out, but all your maintenance. Hold up. Okay, I don't mind that he help you out with your maintenance. But in the meantime, what do he get? See, you can't want from a man and don't give to a man. This is a give and take system. When he puts on a ring on it, then I will step up and contribute. You're not going to get a ring. You're not going to get a ring with that type of theory. When he puts a ring on it, I will step up and contribute. Why would he give you a ring and you've made no contribution up until this point? Here's something I tried to teach all of my daughters, and I wrote it down. You have to show a man what he can get, but you have to make him imagine what he can have.
One more
time. But it's important that you have to show a man what he can get. Mm-hmm. Look, I'm going to show you. This is what come with me. But now, if all of it, you got to imagine what you can. That dude got to, what I mean by that is a dude got to go, wow, she giving me this. Man, if I marry this girl, man, she could probably help me out, make my dreams come true. Man, that girl would be a great mother for my kids. That's what I'm talking about. Then I'll step up and contribute. The new girl washes his clothes, cooks for him, works out with him, and even runs errands for his mama. She pays to get her own hair done. Is this why men are so trifling now? The women are doing more and settling for less. Am I supposed to lower my standards for dating? Absolutely not. You should not lower your standards for dating. But he ain't got to lower his either, though. Y'all act like y'all the only one with standards. What you looking for, man, that man might be looking for that same thing. Hello.
All right. Post your comments on today's Strawberry Letter at Steve Harvey FM on Instagram and Facebook. Check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on the free iHeartRadio app. Free never sounded so good. You can download it today, Steve.
We're done.
Coming up in 46 minutes after the hour, it's Junior and Sports Talk right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for Junior and Sports Talk. Junior, what you got?
Well, the NFL season is over, but you know what? We got to go ahead and just recap. Yeah, we're going to recap some of the awards, man, because we got to give a shout out to Lamar Jackson taking his second MVP of the NFL season for 20. Yeah, Lamar Jackson, man. But you know what? Who really cleaned up, Unc? The Cleveland Browns and the Houston Texans, man. Because defensive player of the year was Myles Garrett from Cleveland. Yep. Coach of the year came from Cleveland. Kevin Stefanski. Comeback player of the year, Joe Flacco, Cleveland. It was like a Cleveland, and then, the Houston Texans, we didn't do too bad. Offensive rookie of the year went to C.J. Stroud.
Yeah. As it should.
As it should. Mm-hmm. Offensive player of the year went to Christian McCaffrey from San Francisco, played the Super Bowl. Uh-huh. And then defensive rookie of the year went to Will Anderson of the Houston Texans. Man, I think we all cleaned up.
We should have got coach of the year, though. It shouldn't have been Cleveland. We should have got coach.
No, I agree with that.
Seriously.
I agree with that.
Really?
No, I agree with that. But how the hell Stefanski get coach of the year?
Well, look who he won with. He won with Joe Flacco, man. I mean,
I guess he did do good because we lost Deshaun Watson.
Right.
Man, that dude was putting together a shoestring football team for a minute there.
Well, man, neither one of us was in the Super Bowl. Neither one of us was in the Super Bowl.
I'm just going to go on and admit it now that the season over. That was a humiliation beyond words.
Now you can say it.
Yeah. You want to give us credit now? Now you want to give us credit?
I died a dog's death.
Oh, you didn't want to tell them earlier.
You going to tell us when the season was going.
I was sitting there, we used to lose, and I'm used to it. Yeah, well, I wouldn't.
Oh, wait a minute,
Confessions.
We got confessions.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I mean, but you 11-5, that's not a bad season. Deshaun be back next
about
year.
that, man.
But Deshaun be back next season.
What?
Deshaun will be back next season. He gonna come. Yeah.
He said,
What's wrong now, Steve?
Until he do something, what you want me to do?
He can't stay healthy right now.
Dog, I mean, what? He back. What? Come on.
Cleveland, you got to prove in Cleveland.
Man, I'm so sick of this, man.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
is he getting the proper massages in Cleveland? I mean, I'm just...
No, we done shut him down from the beginning.
That's what it is, Tommy.
Yeah, they ain't got no table.
We had a great NFL season, man. Now the basketball.
All right, Junior.
Yeah.
Thank you. You'll be all right, Steve. Coming up at the top of the hour, a man on social media needs some advice. His girlfriend is mad because she can't spend the night. We'll talk about it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
So Steve, Jalen on Steve Harvey FM writes, my new girl... My boss is having everyone in our office participate in a fundraiser for a charity that his wife runs. He's allowing all the employees at the company to use some of our work time to dedicate to the effort and wants us to donate and seek donations from our friends and family. I think the cause is worthy, but come on. Also, he makes like 100 times what the average employee at our company makes. If he wants to be generous, I'd rather he paid us a little better. And I feel like participation is mandatory. Which kind of makes me mad that it's mandatory. Should I make a stand or refuse? Oh.
Hey, bro, just underperform. That's all. You know, you undergive and under solicit for funds. That's all. You ain't got to give. Hey, man, I couldn't get nobody to give
Deliberately underperform.
Yeah, just underperform. You ain't got to come in here and try to top that. His wife's philanthropic efforts ain't your business. Bruh. Yeah. Hey, man, here we go. I got $10. That's what they came up with.
And then he wants to ask people for money, too, for donations.
I'm not doing that, man. I'm going to buy your baby's Girl Scout cookies, and then after that, that's it. I'm going to just buy the box. Give me the whole box. All 12 boxes, other boxes. And then I made my donation. Now, if your baby still want to go to Disneyland, then damn it, that's on you.
Since you make 100 times more.
No, hell.
No. All right. We'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show coming up at 20 minutes after, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Today is Mardi Gras, and tomorrow is Valentine's Day. Carla, we know that your husband, Tosh, is from New Orleans, so what are you guys doing today?
I don't know, child. We still exhausted from this Super Bowl. I don't know. I don't know how much we can give to Mardi Gras.
I tell you what Tosh better not do. He better not let Mardi Gras get in the way of this damn Valentine's Day.
He ain't all the way crazy. No.
Yeah, he run around second line with them crazy-ass umbrella and all them throwing them beads up in here.
I don't know. We usually go and eat some, seafood, and he loves seafood, of course, because he was raised in New Orleans. So we get some daiquiris and the po' boys and the gumbo and and then we wear. Yeah, that's some good eating on top of all the Super Bowl.
That's the first time I ever had a shrimp po' boy was in New Orleans. I almost cried.
It was so good.
Who the hell put all this shrimp on this damn hoagie? God, dog.
Yes, that's some good eating.
Who thought of this?
Yes, genius. Yes. So just what'd you say, Steve?
And gumbo.
Yeah.
How did you come up with this?
That's what we're going to be doing today. I think that's it, Shirley.
All right. Happy Mardi Gras. Happy Mardi Gras.
Let's put that on our list, too, Unc. Let's put that on the list. Vegas and then New Orleans. Let's make sure we hit them, too.
No, you can't smoke in the casino down there no more. I don't want to go back.
Coming up at 33 minutes after the hour, we will play a round of Would You Rather right after this.
No.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for a round of Would You Rather. Would you rather have one wish granted today or 3 wishes granted in 5 years?
Man, today. I don't know what's going to happen in 5.
Right. I'm telling you.
We'll fight here for my last wish.
I'm going to ask for enough money
wish,
for
I'm
the
going
mother
to have a whole lot of that billion in 5 years anyway.
Would you rather have only 2 yellow front teeth, or no teeth at all?
Just right there.
No. Like a beaver.
Yeah. I'm going to just have no teeth.
Really?
I'm going to just have no teeth. And I'll work through that. But what I'm not finna do is have 2
yellow.
Yeah, 2 teeth. And you didn't say if they was touching or not.
No, I didn't.
Just call me Bumpy. Call me Bumpy.
All right. Would you rather send an embarrassing email to your entire company or just eat a jar of mustard?
Who am I embarrassing? Myself.
Yeah, just an email that, you wouldn't want to get out to the company, but you send it to the company, the entire company.
Nah, I'm going to eat that mustard.
You're going to eat an entire jar of mustard?
Yeah. I'm eat that mustard.
Well, I'm gonna send the email.
Man, I don't know what's in that email though.
Yeah.
I don't know what's in that.
Well, we can reread the emails I done sent to the company. They put one of them in the paper in Detroit. They put one of them in the paper in Chicago.
Oh yeah, that's right, Steve.
Yeah.
Golly.
Hey, you ain't got. I'm not eating no damn job mustard. Feel how you want to feel about me. I'm not finna tear my guts out with no jar mustard. Yellow mustard.
Yes, a whole jar.
All right. Would you rather your partner or your mate, whatever, be hot and sexy or intelligent?
Oh no, I want hot and sexy.
Hot and sexy.
I don't
Over
care about how
intelligent?
smart you are. For what?
Intelligence is overrated.
It is.
Yeah, need all that.
What?
Just did a whole strawberry letter about that. Wait,
What?
Yeah. Well, I did the letter, not them two fools.
So, Steve, what's your response? What's your answer? Would you
I'm
rather
gonna take this intelligent woman and take her ass shopping.
and make her hot and sexy?
I'm gonna take her intelligent ass down here. We're gonna go to the spa treatments. We're gonna go down here and see a plastic surgeon. We're gonna get her some stuff done.
Whoa.
Yeah, we're gonna come on up. I can get you there.
As long as you're smart. Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. Thank you, guys. That's today's round of Would You Rather. Coming up at 49 minutes after the hour, it's our last break of the day, and we'll close out the show with the one and only Steve Harvey right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, here we are, last break of the day on this Tuesday. And Steve?
Yeah, I got some
got
closing
something for
remarks
us?
today. Yeah, I want to talk to people today. I've often said that the life I've had, I used to didn't understand why God was allowing certain things to happen to me. Later, as I got older and it started to unfold, I started to learning that God's ways was as high above mine as the heavens is above the earth. I started learning that He's a mysterious God, that He works in mysterious ways. And so as my life unfolded and I look back on it, I can now recognize why I had to go through some of the things I went through in order to be in the position that I'm in today. You can't share what you don't know. You can't give what you never had. So a lot of my life, as well as your life, had to happen in order for you to get into the position that you're in today. Now, I'm saying all that because I have a role in my life. I have a calling that's been put on my life to do just that. God really did design me to be more than funny, even though that was the initial gift, and it has served me well. It has allowed me to have a lifestyle far beyond my dreams, all that by the grace of God. But it's because I tended to that gift too. Whatever gift God has given you, you have to tend to it. You have to put some effort into it. You have to put some thanks into it. God's gift to you is your gift. Your gift back to God is the use of that gift. And so what I've tried to do in not being just a comedian, I branched out into so many things. Now, my role on the radio has widened. You know, our show, the Steve Harvey Morning Show, serves a few purposes. It is an entertainment show. It is an informative information show. It is an inspirational show, and it is a motivational show. That is our aim every day, to accomplish one of those four things. The Steve Harvey Morning Show with Shirley Strawberry, Carla, Pharrell, Jr., and Tommy. That's the mission every day. That's the mission of our producer, Mississippi Monica. That's our mission. That's Dave on board, Kat on board, Crystal on board. All of this, everybody's mission is to do that. That's the team here. In doing this, we try to be crystal clear about our objective. Now, even in trying to be crystal clear, do we get misunderstood? Of course we do. Of course we do. Because you are dealing with us and we are human beings. We are no more than you. We are human beings, and we make mistakes. Some of us have shared our mistakes with you publicly in hopes that sharing our experiences, you can see some of you in us. And in our failures, our mistakes, our missteps, maybe in sharing it, it will allow you to see that, look, ain't nobody perfect here, that we human too. But in all of the mistakes and failures, you got to keep getting back up. And that's the mission of this show. It saddens me when I find out people don't understand what we're trying to do because we are so blatant with it. But listen to me. When I share with you my personal experience, it's because I want you to see in me what God has done for me. Because God has lifted me and kept me above it all. It don't mean that things don't bother me. See, Isaiah 43, 1 and 2 talks about that if you have a relationship with God, that you can walk through the waters and not be drowned. That you can go through the fire and the fire will not overcome you. Now, when you can come through it, the fire, there will be no signs of soot or kindling on your clothing. That's a promise by God. But if I try to share with you a personal experience to show you that, try to understand that this is for those people that need to hear that type of information. It bothers me when people don't understand the right way and the intent. But sometimes I expose to you how I feel about a situation. I expose to you how I'm handling a situation. I'm exposing to you what has done to me so you can see that if you keep your faith in God, He'll maintain you through it all. And that's simply it. It's nothing more. You know, but please understand, give us a little bit of grace to allow us to be human beings on this show. We are not perfect. Ain't no Lord and Saviors here. We all looking at the same Lord and Savior you looking at. We all need Him. We all need God's grace and mercy. We all need to go through His Son. Look, we got it. So y'all, give us a little bit of grace for being human over here. But also understand that the motivation behind what we do is really, really clear. This show right here is of the positive nature. Now, because we are of the positive nature, people shooting at us. The slings and arrows is coming. Well, can we not share with you sometimes how we feel about that? Because what would you do? It's kind of crazy. Well, you know, Steve, you say it don't bother you, but you mention it because I'm sharing with you. I'm just sharing with you the outcome and how it handles. That's all it is, man. Just give us a little bit of grace when you hear us. Because guess what? God willing, we're going to come back and we're going to keep on doing it this way. Hope you understand. This is for those who are looking for a way to feel better about themselves and the inspiration. If you don't, we're going to give it to you anyway. Maybe one day you'll find out what we're doing. This is Steve Harvey Morning Show. Y'all be good. See y'all tomorrow.
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.